It's almost been a week, but welcome back to the vlog. So, how's it going, guys? It's been quite the week. It's been quite the week, actually, for all of us. Not just me, not just for you that maybe is looking to start up your own business, but for the whole country, which I'll touch on very briefly in a second. So, I've been so busy this week with a variety of different things. I've had to sort of made some notes on a whiteboard here. So, anyway, welcome, guys, to Vlog 6 as per the title screen. Quick update. It's been tough this week, balancing my sort of 9 to 5. It isn't that, obviously, but my sort of current job with prioritising also areas of the startup business. The large tender that I said had landed, we've got a couple of weeks to work on. We've actually only got 2 to 3 weeks to work on that, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. We'll just, you know, dig out and do what you got to do. I've got a really good team of people within the company that I work for. So yeah, we'll make that happen. But of course, to make that happen, there have to be sacrifices elsewhere. And at the moment, starting up my own business has taken a little bit of a back seat this week. Only a little bit, though. By way of progress, going into this vlog, the objective was to come up or to find and agree on a website design platform. I found that. It's Wix, Wix.com. They have a fantastic suite of templates for your websites, lots of additional added benefits and features on there as well, which is great. They seem to be cost effective as well, but over and above all of that, the product and the offer looks polished and refined. That for me is kind of super important. You know, you only get, I'm guessing, you know, one chance to launch your business, so it's got to look, feel, and be the best it can be. So that bit's been done. I have also this week spoken to a very talented graphic designer. Looks like we're all being well, going to be working together going forward. I've got a brief that I need to complete. There's a few bits and pieces around looking at other artwork that I've seen around that I quite like, colours that I like, different wording on the branding. So that's quite exciting because it's an area that I'm not particularly strong in around the sort of creative and graphic design. So it's best, as is through life, I've practiced this, to really work with people who know what they're doing. I want the absolute best people around me and my business. So as we go forward, we've got every chance to succeed. That's important, I think, and also, excuse me, paying well for a good service. You know, it's a fair price for a good service. So, you know, I'll pay what's needed to make sure this is the best it can be. So, for the startup process, fantastic progress this week. I mentioned about my current job. That's just crazy busy at the moment. I'm away for 2 nights next week, trying to do bits and pieces. So that's going to put a little bit of pressure on what I can do on the startup. But interesting this week, some more niggly limiting beliefs have started to crop into here. Surprisingly or not, and Coach, if you're watching this, will pick up on this in a couple of weeks. 3 things that have come up. Excuse me. I've made notes, so excuse the rustling. I know these are quite silly, but these things are just crop into mind as I'm driving, or if I'm doing my teeth, bizarrely, ideas crop up then. Excuse me. So, what if I get to my customer and they already know what I'm going to coach and teach there and show their teams? So, and if they don't know, what if I get signed up, I go in, and then the whole room of people that I'm going to coach and work with already know the answers, and you know, don't really necessarily need me there, look quite smug. There's always somebody in the room, no matter where you go, who kind of says, yep, I already know this, mate. So that's cropped up. I know how to counter that. I say I know, because my offer is very bespoke, it's very high end, it's tailored, hence bespoke. I'll be able to mitigate some of that. But anyway, that's a limiting belief and a thought that's cropped up during the last week. Also, I'm not the cheapest in the market. I shouldn't be. It's about value. And that sort of played on my mind a little bit this week because I am north of what my competitors are looking to charge. I outweigh the value and the quality in what I'm offering. So I'm happy with the pricing the way it is at the moment. But nonetheless, this week it has started to creep in that, you know, am I pitching my offer at too high a rate? I believe not. But this is a sort of thing that's been cropping up this week. So yeah, I'll work on that and just kind of suck it up. These things are natural, you know. When you feel nervous about something, it's because you're growing, and that's a good thing. And actually, by the way I deal with that, so for example, I'm going into a sales presentation or doing something and I'm feeling nervous, I just swap the word nervous out for excited. Small little things like that kind of help me get through stuff like that. So that's 2 of the 3 limiting beliefs. And the third one probably isn't so much of a limiting belief, but it's just a bit of frustration because work this week has been so demanding in every aspect. I've been a bit frustrated that I feel I've been treading water a bit with my startup this week. You've already heard the progress has happened, so I just need to learn to not be too hard on myself. But you know, I'm a perfectionist and I want things to keep moving forward. So yeah, those are the 3 things that have cropped up this week. I'm working hard to just ignore those or counter those with, you know, inverted statements to counter those. So yeah, those are the 3 things that have cropped up this week. Also this week, literally in other news, we all kind of avoided this, but that happened, the whole Brexit thing. So, you know, quite a historic week as well. Political, economic views, either way, it's completely irrelevant to me. You know, your views, it's all personal to you and all power to you. But of course, we all need to make the best of this as we can, no matter which side of the fence you sit on. And that's the end I'm going to mention about the whole Brexit thing, because we could talk for hours about this sort of stuff, and I'm not really that well equipped to deal with it. Also, in other news, I went to our company annual conference this week, just gone. I normally dodge things like that. Just because I've got other stuff to do, and I already know, or I get told the stuff that they're going to go through in advance anyway, because I work with the directors on other projects. However, my director was quite keen to say, look, I really need you there. I might need you to cover my presentation. So there's about 300 or 400 people there, and yeah, this happened. 1 second, don't run away. 1 second. So, can you see that? I won an award for Best Newcomer, hence the reason my boss wanted me there. Also, 1 second. Whoa. Certificate and also vouchers as well. Hugely flattering, gives, you know, confidence that I obviously know what I'm doing. I didn't know I was even nominated. I must have missed the email or something. I didn't even know that. My name popped up, and wow, okay, as a nominee, that was quite something. And then to go and win it was quite something else as well. I get a bit shy with stuff like that when the focus is on me. But it was nice, you know, 300 or 400 people clapping. There's music and lights and all sorts of stuff. So I suppose I'm turning it into reassurance that clearly I do know what I'm doing, and it's motivation to keep pushing forward. The opposite view to that could be, actually, you know what you're doing, you're good at what you do, what's the point in risking it all to go and do your own thing? And that's a personal thing that we all have to deal with personally and individually. For me, it's the thought of regret. If I don't launch this business, I don't want to get to later on in life and think, what if, or I wish I'd have had a go at that. So all this nice stuff that I've got and I've earned is great, but that's not going to deter me from starting up my business. So this has been quite a long vlog, because it's been a long and very busy week, to say the absolute least. So I'll wrap it up now. Thank you again, everybody, for checking in and watching what we're all up to. Just to confirm, going into vlog 7, the objective will be to create the design brief for the branding and for the logo. And yeah, we'll take it from there. So guys, again, thank you very much for checking in. Look after yourself, and I look forward to catching up with you in the next few days. Take care. Bye-bye.